Oh boy.
Wrasslin.
Well, this should be fun.
Now, this schedule is also assuming that no one gets jumped.
What are the odds of that?
Oddly high.
Very high when it's people going when I'm not going to get these killer.
I don't know. There's a decent chance someone can jump.
It's either been Jonah or fucking Flanker over here just jumping people.
This is the most exciting.
Although Jonah jumping people is actively throwing in an opponent to go fight Bio.
This is sports entertainment redefined.
I'll still never people do my Discord.
205 live.
They never win.
Yeah, but they do something. And I don't have to do anything, so that's a win.
Entrance on. I should have checked all this. There we go. It's all on. Oof.
Well, first off, we got Green versus Stuff.
What even is that character?
Don't worry about it. If you think about it, you'll hurt yourself. Such is the law of wrestling characters.
I mean, you're not gonna hurt overthinking about Goku. But what the fuck is Scuff? And Easter.
Don't worry about it.
And then too.
He's the ring.
Oh, I just thought of a cursed filler character.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I will worry about it. I'll worry about it and you can't tell me not to, anyway.
No, I've already told you not to. So.
Well, you can tell me not to, but I'll just ignore you and worry about it then.
Alright. That's your choice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Geneva, Switzerland, weighing in at 165 pounds, the Savage.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't at least mention the high level of respect with which he competes.
And it really is so refreshing, Michael. I wish more superstars had the same level of respect that he clearly has.
And his opponent from Montevideo, Uruguay, weighing in at 220 pounds.
What?
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level
Don't worry
inside
about
this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
That's enough question to answer.
I don't understand mumbles.
You ready? But
Either speak with your goddamn diaphragm or keep your whore mouth shut.
And Byron, you'd have to think we'll see him continue his usual disrespectful attitude here tonight.
I unfortunately agree with that thought, Michael. In fact, the next time we'll see him show any respect towards anybody will likely be the first.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle.
Bring this early and Stuff takes advantage.
It is so nice to be back in
Entity's
Philadelphia.
going to kill him.
I haven't seen much in the way of brotherly love lately. Mom got us kicked out of the cheesesteak joint last night. As it turns out, you're not supposed to do that with the Cheese Whiz.
What?
Oh, nasty
fuck?
impact.
What the fuck was
Wait.
that announcer talking about?
Something about a fucking cheese whiz.
Being kicked out of some cheese. Wait,
Hung
they're in
out
Philly,
to dry
right?
Across the middle rope.
Yeah,
Leg drop guillotine.
Yeah, so must have done something with the Philly cheesesteak was.
Carefully measured.
Always when doing this in Philly, they always make a cheese whiz comment.
Philly cheesesteak.
Right?
My guess is they're trying to do something stupid with a Philly cheesesteak thing. I don't know.
Green. How the fuck?
Tough
Man, Green's
situation to be
just
in
jobbing
right here.
tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, right to the throat. Hoping to end it early.
Green, you're better than this.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Ooh, that hurt. Oh, a sharp one right to the cheekbone. Ah, shades of Stan Stasiak. Someone call a cardiologist. Right to the gut.
How impressive was that reversal?
Uh-oh, what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
Ah, knee lift. He's getting a little battered now. He planned for this and could still rally.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Oh, destroy your face.
Ref is showing no mercy.
Saw that one coming. When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. He's hoping that it quickly.
That looked like he was straight to the crotch.
And another kick out.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there. Just striking at will.
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
There is so much on the line in this one. And like they say, on any given night, anything can happen here in WWE. He's got him covered.
Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Too early in the match to end it. In the face.
Who joined?
Fucking good man.
You're in time to see Green get the shit kicked out of him.
Attack to
Some
the
sort of entity.
midsection. Suplex.
Green tried to activate his special thing and still got the shit kicked out of him.
That happens to Green like every fucking time. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, what impact.
Speaking of this fucking guy, Scuff, I want you to elaborate yourself right now. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that?
I refuse to elaborate.
Oh no.
Well, whatever it
fucking-
is, it's kicking the shit out of Green.
So, what was the
Look,
inspiration? What was
Lucky
the
murdered me.
inspiration?
Lucky murdered me in 2017 run. So
Yeah.
the Necromancer may have fucked up the resurrection a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
But mission successful. I think we put a Necromancer on retainer.
Shoulders down.
That is a pretty good one.
No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
He's playing with him now.
Kind of upset we couldn't find cargo pants with more pockets though.
This looks like the setup too.
Unfortunately, WWE
Spiked him.
has that archaic rule against pockets.
That's gotta be it. And he breaks
Gets the cover.
Just barely. He's almost finished.
That could dislocate your shoulder. Elbow drop. Saw that one coming. Stone Cold Stunner! It's over! That puts him in total... It could be over here.
I don't remember what moveset I'm using.
But it's keeping his competitor going. So resilient.
How the hell did he kick out of that?
He's Swedish.
No, he's not. He's Swiss.
No, he was quite literally Swedish, man.
Stuff doing combo.
No, the announcer said he's Swiss.
Don't care.
His superstar
I'm quite literally the head of this false company.
major chance in this match.
Listen, Sweden doesn't exist in this movie, okay?
Ooh, brutal body
You know, I
shot.
said Sweden exists, so Sweden exists.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you can get right the hell out.
The next section. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. He's finding himself in trouble here. He's totally out of it. Nobody's home upstairs. Saw what he had in mind there.
Cheesesteak.
It's over.
It's the announcer's fault, really. At the beginning of this match, they were talking about it.
Yep.
Whoa, Philly. Someone got me hungry for Philly cheesesteaks. I don't know who. I blame fucking Gus. Or apple pie
These
Gus.
guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's
Man,
Why you hate?
over here.
Why you blame him?
No, no, because I can. He's the guest. He has no
Good point.
rights.
Good point. Wait, we have rights?
You don't.
Yeah, enlisted people do. You know, guests don't.
Until you question if we have rights.
Well, I know you have rights because you're higher up.
I don't have rights.
He's a
I
part of
have
the
lots.
officer club now. He gets a free martini every
Here is your winner,
every other month.
It doesn't
gonna feel the
supposed to be
effects
free
of this
before.
win for a while.
Impressive doesn't even begin to
Yeah.
describe his
Oh, the clip
performance
didn't
here tonight,
extend
Michael.
to when
That
I
win
just walked
was
up
a
to the
thing
fucking
of
crash
beauty.
right going, get the hell out.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just
Yeah, 'cause
getting
it's gonna
started.
be a minute. I'm gonna make another one of me panic throwing a crack grenade in the completely wrong direction, pulling out my chainsaw and then getting slapped in the teeth by something.
Well, this tag
I
team match
believe-
seems to be a complete hodgepodge.
I believe that may have been a fucking leaper. One of those little fucking tiny gremlin zombies.
Going on.
No, it was a space marine.
Oh, okay.
That's a hodgepodge.
I crashed in and around Kavala Castle
Oh,
3
yeah.
times.
Yeah,
Each time it was a space marine that schwacked me.
we're wondering what was up with you.
It was either a deep strike or reconnaissance to see how much defenses it still had. Usually it was too much defenses.
Should have seen the fucking castle before. I'll think I'll jump on and post.
Oh yeah, I saw it from some of the drone shots. That was a lot of wyverns. And I think I saw some artillery pieces, but it might just
It
been
was all
more
mostly
wyvern.
just. It was all just the hydras. There's like 3 wyverns.
Or, yeah, I always get the 2 mixed up, which is probably not great since I'm usually in one of them and getting the other for retro.
I do have to say, your guys' fucking setup at the beginning of the app is
The
absolutely
following
amazing.
contest
I loved
is
it.
scheduled for one fall.
Yeah,
Little in trenches that you
On
guys
the
did.
way to the ring.
the vehicle trenches you can pick up and
We're
raise,
just moments
which
away from
covers
this
most of
huge
the
tag team match,
big
guys.
artillery
And I don't
pieces,
think I've ever seen these
but they
4
do get destroyed, so I
superstars
put in
more
the
motivated than they
infantry
appear to
trenches
be
too.
heading into this one, Michael.
And I'm trying to get people in the habit of not putting artillery within like 50 meters of the factories because we always get counter artillery now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know, it's a good thing. They're actually
Most of the time I
planning-
have to like personally do it, and I'm like, please don't
From
hit the factory.
another tie.
Yeah, like we're
Weighing in at
actually like planning where we're gonna put
350
artillery in
The
the
chosen one.
Given the participants, this match might
support
very well
headquarters,
steal
whatever the
show,
fuck we
guys.
call it.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a match of the year candidate.
Usually it's just the biggest open field, like 50 to 100 meters away from the factory with as many Trojans as we need for rearming.
Corey, when it comes to in-your-face action, it doesn't get much better than these guys.
Yeah, these guys definitely like to fight, Cole, and I fully expect them to prove that here tonight.
And his partner from Manchester, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Archangel!
Byron, how big is this match for these two teams here tonight?
Well, Michael, the tag team division is white hot right now. So while a win will obviously be huge, I can tell you that a loss would be absolutely devastating. Given the competition right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
But guys, I think we would all agree that loyalty is not his strong suit.
Yeah, that goes without saying, Michael. He's easily one of the most treacherous superstars I've ever come across.
Yeah, I really panicked through the crack grenade. So much panic it wasn't even a crack grenade. I threw a smoke grenade in the wrong direction.
I haven't seen much in the way of brotherly love lately. Mung got us kicked out of a cheesesteak joint last night. As it turns out, you're not supposed to do
when I
that with
have
the cheese whiz.
like a second and a half tops to live, and it takes a second and a half to pull out my chainsword, I throw the first thing that comes into my hand and hope it buys enough time.
They're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Cheese whiz.
Did you hear the impact? Gets the tag.
Gets the tag.
The
Just a
tag.
step quicker.
The tag.
Absolute dominance.
He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse.
Oh, off the big boot.
Nothing fancy, but very effective.
That'll turn your lights out.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Just launched. Scoop slam. He's absorbed some damage already.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he can tag in here.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
He's got the shoulders down. Pin broken up easily.
That would have been a shocker.
Pow, what a shot.
Oh, here we go.
Swinging neck breaker.
Oh, wrist lock up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Right on point. Comes in off the tag.
Got the leg.
What dragon screw.
That'll destroy a knee.
Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
There it is.
That is a game changer.
Tagged in. Drop kick. Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
We might just see it here.
And this crowd's starting to perk up, Michael.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
He's looking to fly.
Uh-oh. Biggie's both in there, just killed him.
Oh, and a scoop slam.
No. Yeah, he just doesn't like using those tables.
Wasn't expecting that.
Got installed like the end of the fucking.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
If Daemon's on the channel, I did that fully with speech to text, so if it looks fucked up, that's why.
Back now inside the ring. Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough.
I mean, I'm also eating because around this, I usually eat after
You can
offs.
talk about being close all you want, Cole,
So.
but unless you're talking about
Yeah,
hit attempt out of nowhere.
Oh god, the wild wasteland, he's eating Roll's ass. He's married.
To keep his shoulders down.
Oh, the end of it.
Knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
He needs a breather
Well,
in
take a new
a
person
bad
in.
way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
Tagged in.
Welcome.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah. I can
Oh, cool. Cool.
Oh, this. What a headbutt.
So yeah, exactly. What you just said there, and that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'll be honest, me trying to hear over this game is a failed challenge just because I'm retarded.
You're trying to hear over anything when it's me involved with a failed challenge.
Listen, I have not great hearing, right? Oh, that star has definitely broke the jump pack rule.
And I am very quiet.
What jump pack rule?
Unbelievable athleticism.
So, for everyone's identification that was at the op tonight, I know jump packs are very rough, so I try to put some restrictions on it of you can use them to get into the fight, but as soon as you get shot at, ignore your jump pack as if you were just running a power pack. If you break contact for 10 uninterrupted seconds, like you're not being shot at, no one's actively chasing you, you can use jump packs again up until you get engaged. And the video that Noah just posted, that guy was definitely being engaged, decided to fly in anyways.
Oh.
You mean like when we were having that massive shootout between like 1-2 position and you all behind the rock?
I actually had people counting 10 seconds, but for example, that would also be a...
Oh no, there was like 10 seconds in between like the times I did see people jump because they were holding behind the hill waiting.
Yeah, but generally if you see a space marine suddenly stop their aggression for 10 uninterrupted seconds, that was them trying to follow the rule.
Well, also, I'm so sad Trish missed you by an inch. I twice that up, I popped inside the tank and started directing fire. Like, I think the first time I hopped in, they had like a couple of shells left, so I started directing fire towards all the building tops, all the main gun emplacements.
Oh, dead man.
Yeah. No, fucking, some people are straight crack shots tonight, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they did beautiful in those shots, it was just when they came to trying to kill you. And apparently the entire tank group forgot how to fire.
I got more chainsword fights than gunfights today. It was a good day.
I parried a Space Marine 3 times, it was beautiful. And dodged.
Yeah, no, like I said in PT, I was definitely gonna sit down and rework the rule book when it comes to jump packs.
Well, I am fucked right now. Well, I'm going for the referee then.
Maybe. If you can get wasteland fucking, you're fine.
What's he got in mind?
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. Tagged in.
Daemon's fucking dead.
I've learned my character can punch hard,
In off the tag.
but he's a bit of a glass cannon.
Don't. Rowan wants it. Rowan changed his mind. He wants it.
My hand.
He's just wanting
Wants
to
her hand in marriage.
Alright, he changed his mind again.
Come on, get up.
Get out, get out, get out, you fools.
Got the leg. A dragon screw. That'll destroy
One of those counters, you fool.
What if he needs them later?
I was about to say, is this where I get another broken rib?
Probably.
I start running into the ring.
Don't surprise me.
Oh no.
Standing here.
In the corner now.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
All I can hear is red sun.
Looks like he might be.
Yeah, I've been using music
you're dead.
on my soundboard to try to let players know if there's imminent danger nearby.
Oh.
So I was so happy when I called up for Lucky. As I saw him just shouted for coward as he was walking away from me. He stopped, looked behind him and saw me there standing with my mace. Went, are we doing this? I went, yeah. He put his bolter away, pulled out his power, his chainsaw, jumped up and dude stand in front of me. We both just stared each other down for a second before charging.
Back in from the floor.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, I ran out of ammo mostly around after the massive engagement we had, where I just spent so much time putting as much bolter fire as I could into every space marine. So yeah, I sort of gave up trying to find ammo and just went, sod it, pull out my melee.
Setting him up for the shin breaker. He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Fred.
Just a steady dose of punishment on display.
I would be shocked if Demon's not put out of action after this.
Deadman's gonna end this fight with 5 shattered femurs, 1 intact rib, ruptured kidney,
And a concussion.
and a boo-boo on the finger.
Ooh, bullseye! Oh, rake in the back. Ooh, right down on the knee.
Although I do hope whoever's making Thursday's mission does not use us as hostiles again, because
This could be huge.
we're being rather, our patients are being worn rather thin by artillery the experience.
Yes. I'll tell.
Hence our brazen attacks on logistics as of late.
Yeah, perfectly fair. I know artillery's never fun.
See, I finally get an attack on him. The Sticky has so many encounters available.
In off the tag.
Oh, he got the tag off.
I think what finally did was Cavallo, because for like almost 20-30 minutes it was just shelling the city. Ares sent ourselves up to try to engage you guys, see if that would draw you into the city. We realized we were just killing you, you were just re-garrisoning your position on the hill, so I was like, alright, we're just gonna pull back towards the not exploded sector. And we just had to keep waiting until we eventually saw AI start freaking out towards the beach.
Yep. Yo, this battle just full on reminded me of a fucking tabletop game I had where it was me for half the game, spending my time getting my ass handed to me, trying desperately to survive before my teammate finally stepped in and won.
You don't have to kill the enemy as long as you have a teammate and the enemy breaks their hand on your skull.
Exactly.
See, unfortunately,
not die. Second.
I have never been claimed to be the greatest of fighters. What I am is a great shield. I will stand between you and the bullets.
And I feel a little bad for Craig though, because I only managed to find him once. And he tried finding me in melee, so I hit him with a special.
Oh!
I chased you so many times trying to catch up to you, and there'd always be something getting in my way. At the part where I rounded a corner and found an entire horde of zombies.
Yeah, when we all started typing 7, we activated the last
oh yeah,
point.
we all figured out what had happened at that point. Like we spent most of issuing out orders to everyone saying, if you see someone getting carried away, shoot them, not the Space Marine.
Yeah, a little too late, because your first engagement, after you guys got done shelling the first city, Venture happened to steal McCorf.
Certified McCorf moment.
Because Ares self-proclaimed ROE was stalk the first 2 towns you guys had to clear, and only go for captures effectively. As soon as we reached capture number 7, pull all the way back to Kavala.
Captures only, he says. A few times that.
Listen, we will kill you guys, but our main goal isn't to delay or fight you. Our goal is for captives.
Get ready, guys. Big time singles matches coming
And
up
if we
here.
have to cut our way through the unit, this will be it.
All day to get their
Oh,
hands
I
on each
just
other.
got hammered by auto cannon fire both times.
Cue me sticking 6 people in a box and throwing them at the most guns I can find in one spot.
Yeah, also, I can't help but feel a little offended with the Taro tactics tonight. Because we were just sitting there like, or I was sitting there to myself really, just going, you know, every time I asked for unarmed Kriegers, why couldn't they have done this shit? Just fly themselves over, be captured? What the fuck?
Weighing in at 175
Oh, see, the people I fly over are mostly as crazy as me and do not care about dying horrible deaths. If it means we get to yell "Die Heretic," pull out a sword, and then get blown up.
I'm going to be real with you, Owls. He never did anything hostile towards us. He was expecting capture both times.
Ah man, I should have clipped him with a sword then.
God, there was one point where I found a quartermaster and a
how
guardsman.
focused he appears to be here tonight.
And I don't know if the guardsman, if I moved just right and the guardsman missed me with his bolter, but he immediately domed fucking Dark in the head.
I won't lie, I feel robbed by 2 of your boys. Of just the only 2 times I was slightly annoyed was running down a street and then just seeing a Space Marine pop around the corner, see me with my melee out, and just light me up with a storm
This
bolter.
match is not an impressive display of holds. This is a
And
war.
the one,
A war where
the
2
time the
men
engineers
are
got
going to attempt to tear each
somehow
other
all the way
limb from
across
limb and
underneath the capsules of the
pulverize
first
one
time.
another beyond recognition.
I
And
ended up
we have a
spawning
front
there
row
with
seat.
arrow. We walked outside.
As we all know, guys, Philadelphia fans are among the toughest to impress, but I'm willing to bet these superstars will have them on their feet all match long.
I looked
controlling the
plasma
tempo.
gun poking over the head and went, "Alright, come down here, you coward." He jumped off and shot me with a
what
plasma
impact.
full charge. I was like, "You bitch. Come down here and fight me, don't plasma me."
You know, just because you described the weapon, I know who you're talking about in both cases. Obviously, I'm not going to say their name or rat them out, but I know who they are.
Suplex.
I could care less, to be honest. It was funny that it happened. I just feel robbed that I didn't get to try and murder them with my melee.
Towards the end of it, I got in a sword versus hammer fight in Panchori with a Chaos Marine after I ran him over with a Tauros. He won. And I got Tauros from the next city over, drove back and got another sword versus hammer fight.
The 2 best melee combats I had was against Lucky when I managed to parry 3 of his attacks, dodge 1 of them, got 1 hit on him, he got me. And then when I fought your Power Fist boy with Knight and Coffee with me, and he fell into the trench, got kicked and stunned by something. We all just swarmed him. Managed to get him.
Nice amateur takedown.
And then when we were celebrating, a zombie ran up, bit Knight in the neck, and then got me with the swing for it.
And here we go now.
Yeah. His zombies are
He's
fun.
been put on the defensive.
Oh yeah,
Taking
the zombies.
on some offense, but he expected
it was
as
a
much.
diving suit as well. It was even more funny.
Gotta say though, I prefer being a Chaos Space Marine melee more than I do with a gun. Just mainly because I have to try to survive the unit's firepower as I close the distance.
Melee is more fun than gun.
Also, when you messaged me, I nearly sent you a message saying, "Red building, fight me."
You should have, I would have gone there.
I know, the only issue is trying to get there myself.
Fair enough.
The plan was to get there and send you a message. Unfortunately, every time I went near that place, it was swarming with zombies. So I gave up at one point and just went off to chasing any space I see. Because at that point, most of our brain cells had shut down. And I occasionally heard, like, the infantry trying to come up with a new way of sneaking in, and then us going, no, that won't work. Can we shell them? No, that's a spawn, no one's going to shell it.
Why he would go for the submission so close
we
to the ropes.
shelled ourselves again. No.
Look at this!
Poor Fabio. Rowan targeted the entire, like, front half of the city for a bombardment, marked it on the map, while most of the infantry, myself and everyone else, was in there.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
Before Fabio could warn anyone, he died. The poor boy bled out.
He showed up here tonight
all
for
he
a fight,
saw was
and
the
that's
kill
exactly
right
what we are seeing.
artillery landed.
Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
And then me screaming at Carmine from the heavens.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Oh my God, what a forearm! Right to the jaw. Power slam.
I kept finding Killborn a lot this operation.
Oh,
this is a big risk.
He was hunting you down at one point. I know that much.
I guess I walked up behind him and hit him in the head.
I won't lie, it was funny. One of the boarding shield ones. He was on the far tower.
Oh, the boarding shield were all AI.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, I had that weapon banned for us just because the shield is genuinely bullshit.
Yeah. One of them saw
Will he be
had me
victorious?
pinned down for so long at one point.
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
So it's kind of nice to at least know that was just an AI locked onto me. And it explains why it could see me through
What an
everything.
uppercut. So impactful.
It was kind of funny though, just watching the board of Space Marines jump past the way
Craig
over the
having a stroke?
What?
Narrowly avoiding trouble. Yeah, that could have been bad.
Just 4 lines of Uggy's a fucking idiot moron.
He weaves out of the way.
I think he means Nuggies, right?
European uppercut. His shoulders are down. And again he
I don't
refuses to
know.
stay down. Not yet.
I don't know, easy way of finding.
Oh my gosh. What an uppercut. He may get the 3 count right there. 1, 2. No, that may be the closest I've seen a referee's hand come to hitting 3. Here it comes. He's got him. This could be the beginning of the end. Uh-oh. There it is. It's locked in. Smart maneuver. This might be it. This second match has come to an
Craig
end.
won a match.
Wow. Corey, we got to take a look at this action.
The first person Colonel fought as well.
Colonel's been in a few matches.
No, I thought like he was the first one. Craig was the first one he fought because it was when Craig was supposed to walk out or something.
But you know who does know? The 1/4 head wrestling champ.
Here is your
Yeah, we
winner,
had to get that
the
somewhere.
King of Old
Be
School.
sure to like,
You
comment,
thought this was a
subscribe,
genuine
and
conversation? This is all merely a fucking advertisement.
In the end, we were left with the
Yeah,
best
right,
man
it is.
standing.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Don't go anywhere, folks.
No.
We're just getting started.
The hit mobile game, Candy Crush. God, I want to be booling with the boys up there, but I can guess a good portion of them need a breather for my presence after the operation. Damn, we only reached the middle of the card. This is painful. Yeah, I think this is what helped fuel me not just want to do things for a while, just how many matches. I need to fix that.
I had actually thought of asking if we'd done one of these in a while.
I think the last match I did was
2 weeks ago, maybe?
May 1st.
It's like at least a day away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, I'm glad that my phone Discord lets me know the exact time as well that I sent the message. 6:29 p.m.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys.
And if you think this is insane, just wait until this thing kicks into high gear.
I guess
You
you got
ain't
killed
seen
by a
nothing
flagpole
yet.
at some point.
Byron, he certainly seems to be showing more pride of late, wouldn't you say?
I would, Michael, but he's got to be careful. There are more than a few whispers backstage about that pride, possibly bordering on arrogance.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 130 pounds, Kitty.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
And I'd say he's among the most fearless superstars on the roster today.
I can't argue that, Michael. I mean, he'll pretty much do absolutely anything inside the ring if it'll help him secure the victory.
We're ready to go, folks. Time to get this one started.
It is so nice to be back in Philadelphia.
I disagree. I haven't seen much in the way of brotherly love lately. Mung got us kicked out of the cheesesteak joint last night. As it turns out, you're not supposed to...
Uh-oh, submission move. Good job getting to the ropes there.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
This could mean trouble.
Turns out you're not supposed to submission.
Oh, man. Gut buster.
Snap suplex, very effective.
Great evasion. Bang!
Up and... face first.
Flapjack.
Cover here.
Plenty of fight left. He's got some more fight in him, guys. Ooh! Big reversal.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Boom, drop.
Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbows. The impact.
His offense is on point right now. Keeping the pressure on.
Well scouted reversal there. A well-aimed strike. Woo-wee.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
An early pin attempt. And he kicks out again.
Very nice.
And a bionic elbow.
Ah, snap there. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right
right to the spine.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. All the way for the top. Elbow drop. That's how you wear down your opponent. Looking to catch him off guard. And another kick out.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope. Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you.
Forearm right across the back of the neck. He's looking a little weary now.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Frog splash! And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
He's not giving up that easy.
Uh-oh!
Time to flip it.
Whoa! Switch.
Is this what he needs for the win? That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Fun fact, koalas don't know about the existence of 9/11.
Yeah, well, shit, we should probably educate them.
Here is your winner, Kitty.
They proved who the better competitor was tonight.
Now that's the kind of win you can build some momentum off of.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the Big Hand.
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be nothing short of amazing.
I don't doubt that for a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
And guys, despite the title not being on the line, this is still very much a big match.
Of course it is, Cole. This is an opportunity for the champ to prove exactly how dominant he is. And trust me, he doesn't take these opportunities lightly.
Yeah, he's trying to take his job seriously. Meanwhile, this guy. And just a guy's trying to take his job seriously. And meanwhile, this guy comes out.
And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 150 pounds, Bad Attitude.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long, long time.
Hey, is that guy in the fancy hat I see?
Well, of course we have commissars in the crowd. Someone needs to make sure they're not committing any heresy.
We should also mention just how perseverant he's become in recent weeks.
And Michael, it's that kind of perseverance that makes him one of my favorite superstars to watch. It's also what makes him so difficult to beat.
Speaking of Bullshell, how did Knight do? I heard you yell over the radio something about Knight.
Huh? I just had to call him quickly just to double check why he shot someone.
I see.
And it was just a simple, the guy was infected.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good.
As we all know, guys, Philadelphia fans are among the toughest to impress, but I'm willing to bet these superstars will have them on their feet all match long.
I did it with Lucky when he shot someone as well.
Delivering the suplex.
Shots to the body. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag. Uppercut.
Yeah, the speech to text is not helping
my God.
my tone at all.
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick tock.
Why are you using speech to text?
Because I'm lazy.
Who's Mary?
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete my text.
Gets him with a counter.
Dominating cross body.
I mean, it's also because I have a small phone and I have big hands, so typing is fucking annoying.
Outrageous athleticism.
At least when I do it through the Discord app.
Oh, perfect kick.
Kaz really just got kicked in the head and just stood there.
The audacity.
You communicate
Set up for the
emojis.
Beautiful side Russian leg
Swing
sweep.
through cringe. And then find the nearest bridge.
Rex Bolcho.
No, but I get that.
Hey, yeah, Devin, follow me.
When I type anything on my phone, my thumb is as wide as 3 of the buttons and then some.
Yep.
I have to type out every sentence like 5 times.
He might have been waiting on that one.
That's why I like speech to text, but sometimes it just completely fucks up what I'm saying.
What a maneuver! Big back body drop. What
I
elevation!
don't trust those systems because
Oh, what a counter!
Time to temporarily freeze the game by plugging my phone into the charger. Oh. I think I might have done more than freeze it. There we go.
The game has gone into forever box.
It almost was.
What we call a happy little accident.
Easily the worst part of the Happy Meal for this match.
Tossed into the turnbuckle.
I do love the fact that today
He's stuck in the corner now.
All the people who were volunteered for it, I had completely different reasons to put them on than the ones I was being given.
Oh no.
Hey, to be fair, I just clicked the Avenger. I clicked my my mouse key and the birds for
He's
that
struggling
long.
a bit here. A
I know,
change of
it's just like that
strategy
someone
has
came
to be
with
his
an
next
actual,
move.
like, joke reason, and there's just me going, yeah, he clicked more than once.
I clicked one. I swear.
Finds a way to reverse.
So why did it go brrr?
It's just how the gun fires.
Can use a different gun.
A lot of aircraft do.
I wanted to do the funny.
And now that one's countered.
Then you use the plasma.
Set him up.
Ah, yes.
Russian leg sweep.
Or the thermal lens.
Fucking
Eludes the attack.
fucking firing stuff promoting.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
I mean, it teleported me from the ocean there, and I suddenly started doing star jumps in the air.
Is it fully locked in? This could be it.
Yeah, Bob fell over and had a heart attack. I just did star jumps through the fucking air as I died.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination.
Oh, what power!
momentum. Get that instant replay ready. Setting him up for the flatliner.
Man, face first.
Here we
Gonna need
go.
something to remote.
Oh, someone call a dentist.
Willow needs an Undertaker more than a dentist.
Clothesline. Ouch. He's just dominating at this point. Just an onrush of
Who
offense here.
will win? The McDonald's sponsor or the man who simply wants to go to the beach? He keeps getting lost.
He got out of the way.
Wow, like Jonah in Vietnam.
I wasn't lost. I was just scared for my fucking life.
Oh, nasty impact.
I was scared that it wouldn't rough.
I had to fucking act like the VIP because if I went down, everybody was fucked.
You're like our only medic, weren't you?
What's this gonna be?
Behind enemy lines, it was just like, yeah, if I get down, we're all fucking going down probably.
It does.
Oh my God, he's done it. He scored the win.
Wow, Huddle's a fucking rat.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Do the whole, real quick, get back into the ring.
Yep. Here it is.
Here's your winner, Bad Attitude.
That's a big win right there. That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in
Oh,
any
Little got
arena,
busted
Michael.
open.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks.
A lot of
Stay
blood on
tuned
that
for
forehead.
more great action.
Good.
Yeah, why can't 2K22 just literally have an option to stab the other wrestler with a knife?
Pull out a gun. Dead man thinking and Sly sticking a knife in his pocket. Me laughing because I have an AT4 hidden in my cargo shorts.
Me staring at the heavyweight champion with a loaded 44 Magnum.
Everybody else pulls out guns, it's just me. Pulls out a knife.
You got a license for that gun?
Queen and Country, bro.
Not even that. I'm using the blade on the top, hidden in my hat. Come here, I'm gonna headbutt you.
So I'm gonna channel the retardation. I'm opening guy funny. Hey look, immediately politics.
Politics, porn, politics, politics, or porn, or politics. Yep, that's
Hating
not
on
funny.
trans people. Don't forget that.
You said that, I believe it. Scott just pulled it out himself and went down it, the list.
Oh no, I haven't touched iFunny since like 2015.
Yeah, and I really need to install this app. As long as I have it, it's just because it's like, ah, it's the funny app that I used to ignore class in school. Let me look at memes. Yeah, why trans people aren't humans by a random person named Hornet Nest.
The following
It's like, alright.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the land of the rising sun, one half of the Ninja.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
From San Francisco, California, Beauty Pie.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
Something alright.
Corey, we should point out just how focused she appears to be here tonight.
That's one of the things I like best about her, Cole. No matter who she's in the ring with, she's always laser focused on the task at hand.
Raven Black. Exactly like someone from my local town.
Okay, guys, here we go. As we all know, guys, Philadelphia fans are among the toughest to impress, but I'm willing to bet these superstars will have them on their feet all match long.
Philadelphia fans, they say, as if there are people in Philadelphia.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Boom, what impact.
You're right.
Big boot.
There are no people. There are only chaps. The true scum of the earth.
Look at this, Byron. Here comes a suplex.
Slingshot.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Oh, that might have just broken something. Really just laying it in.
This could be dangerous. A cutter. She's looking to end it early. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Changes her fortune there.
What a hurricanrana.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
She ducks out of the way there.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow.
Just getting all twisted up.
This could be it. No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
What tremendous agility. She's forced onto the defensive now.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Knee strike. Running clothesline. She's got the shoulders down. Easily kicks out of that one.
Too soon.
Gets out of the way.
And fast.
Hurricanrana.
What a shot.
She scores big with the counter. And again, yet another counter. She's in control. Wow, look at that agility. And she's getting fired up here.
Her offense is on point right now.
Caught off guard.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
What a face buster.
She might be in some trouble now.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Yeah, well, that's it. How many people in the show have seen John Carter?
Across the shoulder. Filthy.
I think I actually have.
Yeah. I will be watching again at some point
Back in from
tonight
the
or
floor.
tomorrow because good movie. Very nice.
It's that
And finds a counter.
what he fucking
Again.
The cavalry
goes
gets
to
eaten to
life.
Mars on accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he has the best space pug ever.
Being contorted doesn't look good.
Just
She's got her
warps
where
to
she wants her.
Mars.
I haven't watched it because I'm uncultured.
You can say that again.
Yeah.
I never thought
Apparently
you'd
you
break
fucking
free
are.
from that one.
That's
Yeah,
also
they were
acceptable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. He did blue face before Avatar.
She's in full control now.
Fisherman suplex.
I
Nice.
recently rewatched Avatar. Good movie. Really ahead of its
Gets out of there in a hurry.
I've come to a stupidly joking confusion.
She's slowing down here, guys.
Slow it down. She's stuck in park,
the
Cole.
Avatar films that they've now finally gotten around to doing a bit more of. They actually are doing Avatar the Last Airbender. Just on an alien planet.
The close of this match is just ahead.
Here's my defense.
It's gonna be a minor miracle if she turns it around.
How concluded the Avatar films are actually an Avatar the Last Airbender films, and not just random things.
Not so fast.
The first film.
Wow, what a sequence.
Yeah. The second film is involved.
Well executed arm drag.
I swear, if we get to film 3 and they're on
not what she was looking for.
Fucking volcano, I'll have been proven right. If they do Earth next, then I'm going to be screaming that the Fire Nation is about to attack.
And everything will change.
You're damn right. Humanity, and the Fire Nation will be humanity, I've realised.
I'm pretty sure if they do more of their films, humanity will just keep on coming fucking back.
She got out of the way there.
They have the magic rock under the big magic tree, and we have a lot of stuff that's really good at setting other stuff on fire. Of course we're going to come back.
We're also the good
God.
guy.
He really is going to do it. He's going to bend the earth. He's really become an earthbender.
He just stood there digging a hole. I'm doing it.
He's flying a helicopter. Well, you've done it. You've really become the last airbender.
Oh, saw it coming. She's calling her out.
How's it going, Mo?
Evading possible disaster
yeah.
Bruh. Okay.
When are you going to be off that break,
I see where
Rolly?
she's going with this.
Sunday is when I'm back.
I think it's next week.
And I think we just might see. Breakneck speed.
Well, technically Saturday,
Tuck
but
her in. It's bedtime.
may not wise Sunday.
For the victory here.
Because how else am I supposed to potentially throw hands
He keeps kicking
or fight alongside you, or simply be Farmer Joe while you're there?
Permanent injury.
You know what's weird? I don't think I've actually seen Farmer Joe doing
We rarely get fucking civilian action. It's either your allied military or your hostile military. Have at it.
Yeah, maybe we've used
by the superstar. In
is
complete
Frank Killies, or the one time I showed up after kidnapping Scott.
Victory could be
from a tanker for half an hour. Showed up to the town, and the first person I saw was just asked you what was going on.
Oh, to be fair, for a good portion of your time this year, you're also a tanker. We typically not interact with tankers roleplay, considering one of the older Watchmasters threw a massive fit when we try to roleplay with y'all.
Absolutely unreal.
Yes.
So it's like, alright, we'll ignore that group.
I think I was there, in fact. When they shot you.
Cutscene?
Yo, cutscene?
Oh, Lord.
Back suplex.
Fucking teleporting. Weeb.
Goddamn whereabouts? Where's the American Ninja?
I can't believe this is happening. It's absolutely nuts.
Oh, fuck you.
Alright.
No, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, well, just because I don't know if you're here or not, fuck you too.
Elbow drop.
The Moa.
Alright, he is here.
Yeah, it's
POV,
college.
streamer mode on Discord, you cannot know anything until it is over.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana. How do you come back from that? Didn't finish things. Here's a cover. Could be it.
So, now I gotta ask the question to you, Lolly, in regards to the 40k friend chat.
And this one's history. What a win.
Are you still planning to pull down and sign ups, or you'll still be pulling out?
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
I am debating hard because I am in an op almost every day.
Yeah, same here. And I'll be honest, the only reason I went there was mainly because of Dozer and you.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the others.
Is that the special recon, whatever.
The silent conflict thing, yeah.
Whoever's the apple pie guy, I love your profile picture.
That would be Clanker.
Yo, was that Ender invading the
Oh,
chat?
oh, it's Clanker. Okay.
You heard the ring
Yeah,
announcer.
you should probably
This one's
Yeah, how
restart
many
that
people
statement.
invaded this
And
chat?
here's your
Like,
winner.
I don't know anything.
That's exactly why she's seen
I'm
as
scared
one
and
of the
confused. I'm an old man
dominant
named Vince
females on the
McMahon.
roster. What a way to kick off tonight.
Yeah, you
Don't go
missed it
anywhere,
when I had
folks.
my camera
We're
on.
just getting started.
Yeah, I saw. I even messaged Green of I desire to vibe with the boys, but I'm busy streaming Wrasslin.
Wrasslin. What a
You know,
stormtrooper.
He is the
I'm
drip
gonna-
trooper, thank you.
I'm gonna drag Pragmar here. He's all by himself and he'll be so confused when he unmutants.
Oh, he's gonna fucking go to bed as soon as he gets back, honestly, but
Do it anyway.
yeah, do it anyway. Just in case.
Listen, he will be with the homies before he goes to bed.
No.
We can kiss him goodnight.
I'm gonna fuck him goodnight.
The minute he comes back, just put him
That
back
is
in
not
Saint's
been-
embrace.
Some message probably that his match is on. Right here, right now.
Come do it. He's gonna miss the best part.
I'm too busy watching to type.
I'll be honest, it's still in my fucking main playlist.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Love you with the fucking
Making his way to the ring
intro.
from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 130 pounds.
I still need to recreate your character, Ender.
What's up?
I still need to recreate your character.
I can't even remember what mine looked like.
You were a 7'4" tall black man with a shirt that said "fuck Discord mods."
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Has he seen Roan yet?
Nah, I think it was the first time or second time Anders popped into the newer Wrasslin streams.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new edition. Did you like get a new game or like the?
Yeah, new game.
He has in his game is truly impressive, guys.
Granted, as soon as I got this, like literally 2 weeks later, 2K22 dropped. I was like, bro.
Hey man, discount.
There's no discount. There's only pain.
Damn.
2K17 is still $60.
Yeah. Funny enough, I got 2K17 through a very shady website where it cost me literally 50 cents. Came with all the DLC.
G2A?
Nah, not G2A. Even more shady, my fellow. I'm pretty sure some
Oh,
Indian man
man.
has my credit card.
It's over.
Because not gonna lie, that site gave me such a bad vibe after I activated my game. I canceled my credit card and got a new one. Or sorry, not credit card, Visa card.
Yeah.
I won't lie. A small part of me, if I hadn't just had to make a large payment when you started all this stuff again, nearly bought you the new one, just as a joke.
And his opponent
Like, looking at my bank book.
weighing in
But
at
I've just spent so much in it, I don't want to spend any more right now. But it would be so
Even
funny.
if I did get 2K22, whether I just buy it or I get a gift, I don't even know if I would play and stream it because I've already spent so much time making characters alone for this series. I'd have to restart all the progress yet again.
That was exactly
Because
why I
there's
was
no
just-
transfer between games, which fucking is annoying.
Yeah, fucking football does that. Why can't WWE?
Right?
EA Sports. It's in the pain.
EA Sports. We have a better transfer system.
Or my favorite, EA Games.
EA Games. We're making good games.
Sorry, you can make your own custom footballers.
Yeah, I need a.
The one thing about him, guys, is that he always shows respect for his
I need to sit down and find a good emulator and get Blitz the League 2 and stream that.
Blitz is great.
Uh-huh.
fucking loved it.
Basically football, but without all the rules.
Yeah, you know that
Blood Bowl.
you know that annoying pass interference shit? Yeah, that's don't worry about it. Just tackle him. We think it's gonna
Take a
catch
game
it.
of football.
If you tackle somebody the right way, you can literally pop their testes.
Take a game of football. Now put it in the streets of Chicago.
And if enough dirty tackles happen, there can be a brawl between the teams.
Yep.
I
God,
disagree.
we had
I
a,
the way of brotherly love lately. Mung got us kicked
like
out of a
late
cheesesteak
middle
joint last
school and
night.
high
As it turns
school,
out, you're not supposed
we
to
had
do
this
that with the cheese
fucking
whiz.
game that we used to play called Yanni Ball. It was basically like that, but with soccer. Like, there were absolutely no rules. You just pick up the ball, fucking beam it into the goal if you wanted to. Just beat the shit out of each other. It was great. And there were also like 50 people on the field at all times.
Oh.
So it was just a melee.
It's just chaos. Yeah, it was just
See,
a
the best
melee
game we
with a
had was
soccer
fucking
ball.
Bulldogs. Bulldogs was the absolute shit.
Oh no, we've got a
An
problem
entire
here,
game
guys.
where, hey kids, we know the ground is currently made of stone, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna line up in a line against each other. You're all just gonna run in a straight line.
Saw that one coming.
What about the
Oh,
kids
so it's like
standing
a
in the
wall
middle?
of death at a death metal show.
Basically, the idea is you get all the kids lined up together, and one person starts off
going all the way
in the
up.
middle, and their job is to tag people. There's no restrictions on
Missile
tag
drop
numbers,
kick
so you
finds
can
its
basically
mark.
run up and shove someone.
So
you can guess how
Talk
violent
about
those games usually
dismantling
get.
your opponent.
Red Rover, send dead men over.
Yeah, I don't know why, but in the 5th grade,
He's lost some of his wind
there was
now.
this one
It's
section of
nothing
the
he hasn't been through
playground
before.
where
Oh,
the
man,
giant
that
like
was nasty.
They weren't that good
set where
looking
there was
anyway.
a slide and climbing area blocked off the teacher's view of us.
Lightning fast
So all of us decided to put our caveman brains together and
Hit them
tried
up
starting a
with that one.
fucking fight club basically. We just play Uncle
Oh,
outside the
right to
teachers.
the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
It lasted
I thought
for
you were
exactly
gonna-
2
He's in
weeks
big
until a kid
trouble.
named Jeffrey ruined it.
Fucking Jeff.
Criminal shit up. His legs still have metal
So we
bolts to
all
him.
started hiding behind the slides so we didn't get seen by the teachers while we did heroin in the backyard of the school.
Find a way to get out of this.
And I am not one to do drugs. I'm the one who supplies them occasionally.
Understood.
Or see my brother who mails out to himself in government facilities and somehow goes through it all.
That was nasty. So precise.
I genuinely hope Jeffrey's
Got the arm.
metal things attached to his fucking shins. Fuck that kid. Genetic fucking defect.
I hope he's stoked, kid.
Jeffrey, if you're watching, get fucked.
He was getting fucked up. Holy shit.
FBI, if you're watching, I didn't mean to say it like
Listen here, Jeffrey Gromko. If you happen to be watching this video, go fuck yourself. I hope you still have metal bolts to your shins, you genetic failure.
This is gonna be one like random comment now. You're just gonna stare at it going, holy shit he was.
If it was, that'd be
That's
wild.
Dox him right here, right now.
Just the reply, like the first comment as the video goes live, is just my address.
Oh, he just appears outside your window.
If he appears outside my window, I can body that fucking kid.
Outside,
Like,
which will start the referee's count.
literally, that man's a
He's got
genetic
metal for
mess.
shins. You just gotta make sure he doesn't throw a Muay Thai kick at you.
Well, you see, he has metal for shins, so he can actually walk.
Oh, never mind.
He's metal for shins, so he'll use him as
Yeah,
a
imagine
weapon.
Forrest Gump, but even more crippled.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ
Yeah,
on
man.
display.
Also, I hate one time I got forced to play football against the actual sporty lot of our year. All
Now,
because-
dead man,
all
because you
everybody hated their uniform and forgot about it.
dead man, because your country is known for pronouncing words in the English language wrong. Is this British football or American football?
World
And a
football.
mud hole is
One that
being stumped.
Alright, so he was playing soccer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one that makes sense to be called football.
The soccer.
It is, honestly, I gotta,
Again!
I love American football, but it does make more sense to call soccer football.
I mean,
It's a field
no.
goal.
That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it, even though you're wrong.
You coward.
Even though I'm completely wrong.
Lolly getting fucking Daemon with the count out.
Again.
Just
Yeah,
don't get
I
counted
got-
out, idiot.
I got forced to play it and they put me in
an
goal.
impressive win right there.
About halfway through the game.
That's an impressive win right there. Shut up, Cole.
Decided I no longer wanted to play. I wanted to play rugby instead.
We're just getting started.
So the minute someone came close to me in the goal, I just fucking clotheslined them.
He doesn't even have his mouth to it. He's not playing.
He's a
He's
faker.
got a trombone, because he's a tromboner.
Is that fucking Goku?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why are they teaming?
I don't know.
They hate each other.
This is the cursed tag team he was talking about.
They hate each other, so they decided if anybody's going to beat the shit out of them, it's going to be them. So they're teaming together to make sure nobody beats the shit out of them.
My god, it actually makes sense.
Alright, for this fight we have Purple Man and generic wrestler versus Goku and him.
God damn it.
Great.
I was called
One
generic
dude.
wrestler, god damn it.
You mean the one dude who's actually fucking looks like a fucking wrestler?
God damn it, why does Loki have to be an actual wrestler?
Loki's
I
not
will
even in
hold
this
that he looks
bitch.
like
All right,
Loki.
my question for you is this: can this
Oh,
team
oh,
get
oh,
along?
oh,
That great guy that looks like a
Things
demon.
are
That's
not
killer.
starting off the way we would like.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
These two can't even decide who's going to start
They're
the
already
match.
ready to get at each other.
Him and me
Oh, no.
just chilling on the
Very,
ropes.
strange situation and a dangerous one as well. They've got to get on the same page against this team. Hopefully they were able to get over that first hump in the. Well, maybe not.
Come on, fight,
And they're
fight,
going to
fight,
continue
fight, fight,
arguing
fight.
again. This is getting
Fight,
nuts.
yes!
Real
Yes!
bad. He's just going to leave his partner. He's going to walk
Killer's been
out
left
just
alone.
like that. So
Yes,
this
God.
could turn into a
Handicap.
handicap match. Here we go, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, with a huge handicap match.
Thank you.
Will Killer fend them off.
Point of the
No.
elbow.
Oh, Killer's already dying.
It's AI versus AI in a handicap match. The handicapped will always lose.
Damn.
See, they go on
Killer
about
took
how
like
much
one elbow to the forehead. He's already missing like half his health on the first
Yeah,
bar.
sorry. They go on about how untrustworthy I am because of the way I'm set up. But
Heavy duty right hand.
hey, I held out like a fucking
Got to be
wall
careful
until my
not to
partner
get counted
stepped
out
in.
here.
The Killer's partner just left him.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Yeah, we hate each other. Why wouldn't we? If it wasn't me, that was
It's
gonna be
called
so-
being professionals, Clinker. Clearly you are not one.
What?
Yeah, there are standards, my man.
Fucking Killer just fucking knocks out Venture, runs back into the ring.
Yeah, I'm now waiting for him to just magically win.
I'm waiting for Venture to do that. Just fucking bean.
Boom! Right between the eyes. Bulldog.
Better get in, Venture. 8.
Come on.
Ref, you forgot to count?
Yeah, no, he always pauses so long. 8.
8.
Comes after 8.
9.
Avoiding trouble there.
Venture, get in!
Oh,
Or Killer at
imagine
1.
if Killer fucking won.
Oh, flapjack.
I would have been angry, I'm not gonna lie. Me getting an L on my record because Venture was a gremlin.
Nice neck breaker.
Just doing knife from the rope
Very
so it
curious
falls on a
move to go
block.
for a pinfall at this point. That's either
You think
sheer
that's my cock in the
genius or
front? No,
complete
that's a fucking
stupidity, Cole.
gun.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Oh, had that well scouted.
Venture, tag me in.
He's not looking so hot here, guys. And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
Back to the corner.
Here's a tag.
He'd be raging, let's be honest.
Opponent off the ropes. Big backdrop. Quickly, the cover.
God, I am
And it
boring.
didn't get much to nobody's surprise. Not yet. Oh, kick right to the gut. Clothesline.
If that's a clothesline, then I'm not white.
Elbow drop, big
Are you
time.
white?
Yes.
Look out here. Jumping
Clearly
DDT.
clearly him and no screen.
Plenty of fight left.
I do
Wow,
not see
what a
my
display of
IRL
heart and
face in my
determination.
profile picture.
Bionic
I'm not my computer. I'm getting dinner.
Become relentless at this point. Training,
Yeah, but you're
strategizing,
doing these
and
notes.
execution.
I'm getting
It's
fucking
all
bodied.
coming together right now.
You're fine, don't worry about it. You still got plenty of reverses, see?
He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. Tagged
I
in.
don't want to wrestle no more.
I won't do this no more.
When I just fucking repairs.
There it is, the people's punch.
God, Killer's fucked up on that rope.
Venture wins.
Bang, nice contact there.
I said nice cock for a second.
Yeah, nice cock there. Cole, what the fuck are you talking about?
Screw. That'll destroy a knee.
Oh, he's talking about destroying there.
Now, I'll have everyone know that this is a PG-13 show, so do not fucking cuss in this goddamn lobby.
And another kick out. Not yet. Too early.
Hey, damn cunts. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, seriously, what the fuck's wrong with y'all?
I don't know, there are a lot of
What the
spackles.
fuck's wrong with me? What the fuck's wrong with you?
What the fuck's wrong with your face?
Driver spiked him.
Boot nose.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And again he refuses to stay down. Still a lot more fight left.
That's it. 144's taking an anger management class.
Oh, right to the gut.
No.
Uh-oh, got him in the sleeper. Is he gonna
Kick that's class ass. So good at being angry.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
I would love to see what happened if you managed to get him into Cherokee.
flapjack.
Anger management class.
Me just live streaming on Twitch 1/4 anger management class.
I don't think there would be class or
In parentheses, battle royale.
In parentheses, gone sexual.
Yeah, you just arm everyone with foam swords. We'll all take out
Already had in mind there.
Listen, Green and I cannot be in the same state, otherwise we're going to have hot gay sex.
He evades the attack.
I'll film it for OnlyFans.
What the fuck you mean, Sam Andrew? That's my husband.
Great reflexes.
So damn, that's hot. That's
Oh, I
so-
heard Sam. I'm not gonna lie. My hearing when it comes to mainstream wrestling goes out the window. I don't know why.
Words cease to exist.
And he locks in a
Like, I'll acknowledge that people are saying things, but me actually understanding those words is a different story.
Out of this one.
Oh, it's
It's a
No, it's not.
ruin.
Can he do it?
It's not
Is
him.
it
He
he,
doesn't
the
exist.
man himself?
This battle's not over yet. Yeah, it's gonna take
Who
more
that
than
man is? You know, we'll find out eventually.
Who that boy, who him is.
It me.
Headlock.
JP.
Wow, the shot fucking got big.
Tagged in.
Whack.
Oh, right to the body.
Now to find out where I have this ping
What
at.
a counter.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. He's got him down. This is it. He kicked out at 2.5. How'd he do that? Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
Well, to be honest, this is what happens when I tell when there's a boom wolfer.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out
I
of the
don't
ring.
know
He doesn't want to be
if
hung
what
up
Retro
on the
did in
bottom
farm
rope like
discussions
that.
was legal enough, but you know, he certainly did it.
What do you do?
Drive-by. It's a wrap. Even better the second time around.
Ziggy and I already go.
Yeah. You guys like way up in the card.
I don't believe it.
Damn.
This one is over.
But you know where you can watch your exciting wrestling match. The 1/4 wrestling champ.
And
Sure to
look
like,
who's
comment,
here.
subscribe, and ring that bell.
Hey, look, Goku's back out here.
Who's
Why not get the best seat in the house, the best view of what's going on?
They're just disrespecting this young man, Corey. That's all this is about. Mind games, Cole.
Look at Clink, you're such a little rat bastard. Well, no, I think this is the last match, the one with Easter.
Yeah.
Here he is, the Gremlin versus the Primarch.
The Primarch that says it doesn't want to fight and then goes all out.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm not gonna fight a cripple. Walks away, gets thrown in. Alright, time to kill him.
Alright, seems to have no other choice. Death.
You leave me no other options. Okay.
Want to see how 50 cal?
Oh god!
Yes.
The Primarch!
Yes.
He's not even supposed
I
to
knew
be
it.
here.
Although Easter's debut completely cucked.
And now he's calling for some help. Somebody's got to break this
Yeah,
up.
let's go.
The damage has already been done.
I got sick of me doing it to him.
Get him out of here.
The small man took down that big man.
Oh hey, no, Easter's debut is still here. Jones just got fucked up for $3.99.
As we all know, guys, Philadelphia fans are among the toughest to impress, but I'm willing to bet these superstars will have them on their feet all match long. Oh, kick right to the
We're not strong.
in a bad way here, guys.
Well, it looks like he serves the the Wicked Witch of the West.
Witched.
KO punch.
Take all the wind out of you.
Now, who will win, the literal Primarch or the Gremlin?
Oh no, I'm
Oh god, he's boxing his cock.
I didn't know the Green Goblin had such a resilient cock.
Oh my god. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
He's looking a little off balance.
He had to be
I don't have
prepared to take
TikTok.
some damage tonight.
Sure, it's with Primarch. And
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
In comparison.
Here we go. Proving tough to catch.
He had so far to fall for himself.
He was a He is a jump
Anytime
into
a
a
wrestler
pool.
exits the ring, he restarts.
We forgot one the second time.
No, you said one.
If all the way there were to drop into a pool, you wouldn't hear a splash. You'd hear a doop.
What a forearm. He weaves out of the way.
He's fucking bowling on Jonah though.
Yeah.
Go, little
Bringing
gremlin.
it back into the ring.
I don't know why my dudes are acting so much slower now. Because of fucking bio.
Oh no, fighting somebody who's got a handicap.
Literally missed the grab because he's so small.
Great agility there.
You hate to see it. Now those are supposed to be shots to the chest, but that's going straight to his face.
Like a barrel lower being bigger is actually a disadvantage.
I don't think 5 size and a half.
He is just reeling from that off.
Oh god, Jonah!
And he makes it to the ropes.
Did you really doubt that he would? Come
Jonah's
on,
getting
Cole.
fucking cooked.
Lord.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Oh,
That could have been bad.
Denied.
his comeback stopped.
Neckbreaker. He's looking for the win.
What can a mere man do when a goblin grabs you by the cock?
Down yet.
Just powered out.
Oh my god, denied again.
Oh, chin locks in.
Smart
This is
way
so
to wear
slow,
down your
slippery.
opponent. Ooh, brutal body shot.
Why is Easter so fucking small?
I don't know.
Well, to be fair, it's probably because Jonah's fucking massive.
Yeah, Jonah is quite literally what, 7'4" in this?
Mm. And infinity pounds.
Jonah's fucking wiped out though in terms of stamina.
Next. I like how the arms just don't want to work properly whenever the other guy grabs another. They just don't.
It's because arms don't exist.
Superplex!
Oh, man, what a boot. He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
It's the Dragon Sleeper. Is he done?
Oh, Easter has his red special ready.
Energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Oh, the meatball.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Easter, don't get up. It's a trap.
What is it?
A long way up. And a longer way down. Last
Fucking death.
Yeah.
No, Easter.
What an unbelievable display of determination we're seeing here.
It is terrifying how fast the fucking character can just drop people all the way down.
Shots to the body, treating their opponent like a heavy bag.
You're beating his cock.
Uppercut. He's been quickly taking control here.
Nothing is going to stop him now.
Also, I just want to say, after I made the PG-13 joke, Rowan appeared.
The he's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window. Never saw a high attitude out of him. Still
How did Easter do so much damage to the one part of Jonah he can't reach?
Don't worry about it.
Using
his special, whatever it is.
Oh, that hurt. Needed a spine.
Come on, Easter. Use the finisher.
Knife edge chop. He's stomping away.
His red special's draining.
He has something big planned. Downward spiral. See ya. He's calling for it.
Oh, that was supposed to be a spear, but Jonah countered it.
Got him caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw.
God, I'm pretty sure that mustache on Easter is about as big as his head.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Death. Just anytime Jonah gets any of those moves, just I'm convinced it's death.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Match is ending with a body count.
Around a 7-foot drop each time.
Every time I fucking enter the ring, I guess even if crippled, I just fucking go for the kill.
Uppercut. He weaves out of the way.
Oh. Damn, those wings are for show. They really do help him fly.
Break your crown.
He just chugs a Red Bull before every match.
That explains it.
DDT. Wow.
I feel like that would hurt a bit more.
Jonah's pinned. It's over.
Go Easter.
Oh my God, he won the match. I can't believe
Easter
it.
wins
He
his
won the
debut
match.
match.
Fucking, yeah.
Although his cock is pulverized.
Let's take another look at
Probably
these
got
guys in
injured
action.
from that. Jesus Christ.
Maybe that's how he won. He reinforced his cock.
Yeah, little do we know that Jonah has broken hands from punching a fucking metal cup.
Big win over some very tough
Now he
competition.
replaced his cock
This
with
is
a
one of those
mechadendrite.
wins you don't forget anytime soon. Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned.
He doesn't even come past the top
Great
rope.
action.
There he goes.
At least I showed up to the match.
That looks so
Yeah, Goku showed up. He was there for all a second and a half, and then he
And then
told
he
his teammate to
completely
go
bitched
fuck
out.
himself and left.
Yeah. And then he immediately came back and went, Lamau, you did it.
You did it, you lost.
Yeah, literally came out and went, Lamau, you did it.